Let me share with you one helpful info if you look to expand the base of your hair system, do-it-yourself style at home. To bring you back to the story, I'm in between my regular size. This is like 8 by 10, so it's like a top piece. It is like this, right? And this is starting to be insufficient for my needs. So my hair loss has expanded, and you see this is really becoming thinner and thinner, and the worst part is in the back. So the thing is, I'm waiting for my custom piece that I have created a new cast which will go much further, but in between I have made this Frankenstein solution, and it helped me, and maybe it can help you as well. What I have done is I have created something like this out of the old unit, and I have then just tried to measure where my unit stops here in the back, and then basically I just put it just below that to get that coverage in the back a little bit more. Some people ask me, do you need to shave that area? And I will say yes, because it like the same applies. If you want to bond this, it needs to go on the surface to latch on. I can say that I have tried the poly part of the unit, this one. I have tested this one, so I have cut this on the unit, and I have tried this extension as well, and I have put the tape on, and I have put that across my bio hair on the back, which was already quite thin, and I did test it to see how would it hold, and I have put it over it, and I can say my feelings are mixed, because the thing is, it did hold, but it latched mostly onto my hair, so with time it just detached from the head because there was in between hairs, and that's what I'm telling you all the time. You just won't get a good bond if you tape it onto the hair in between, so you need to trim it down eventually. So what happened then is just it was kind of sitting on my own hair. Imagine extension, like true extensions. It was just kind of going around and flapping with the hairs and not with my head. So it wasn't perfect. It was there in the back, so I didn't really had to be as scared if it falls off, but the hold wasn't as strong. So next time that I did the reinstall, I have trimmed that area that I'm expanding to soon. So, and I need to kind of have it anyway trimmed down, and then I have installed it in that area, just kind of like this area, just in below where my topper stops. So that kind of made the Frankenstein expansion of the bonded hair system. You can play with this as you like, because you can tape it in on the sides or just in the back, or just some places that you feel are thinner. And what I have used, I used the tapes. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's behind, it doesn't have to really align perfectly. But the way I did it, I first installed my regular thing normally, as I would normally do, and then I just kept the whole top piece up so it doesn't really stand in the way, and then just by the feeling I was putting it as closest as I could and just aligning it. If you're doing it yourself, you have to kind of rely on the feeling, but it's not really important even if you miss a few millimeters or so. So that's how I kind of made it into a bigger unit. So that would maybe help if you're in the same position as I am, or if some manufacturers just send you stock units that are smaller than you would like, and then you are trying to just expand to cover all the coverage that you need. So it's really something like that came out of the need, but I assumed it helped me, and maybe it can help you as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and I will explain more.